never meant to be a placeholder.
The signs of being a placeholder: they don't want a commitment with you. They don't see a future or talk about the future with you. They're not discussing any type of anniversary, future plans. They don't celebrate certain things that you may want to celebrate, like anniversaries or something like that. Each holiday or special occasion is not a big deal to them. They don't go all out for you. So does he act with you if you're a placeholder? Yes. You're the one for now. He will deal with you until he's done.
There are two types of women in relationships, the placeholder and the dream girl. The placeholder is the woman who is there but not truly valued. She's the one who gets called at convenience and who waits for texts that never come and wonders if she is being taken seriously. The dream girl? She's the standard. She is not a backup plan, and she is the main event. That girl doesn't chase, she is pursued. She doesn't beg for attention, she commands it effortlessly.
He wasn't the right man for you. I know that, I know. It's not him, it's her. You know, she's just, she's shiny hair, style section, Vera Wang, and I'm, the sex column they run next to ads for penile implants.
So how do you shift from feeling like an option to becoming the one? The answer is in your mindset, energy, and standards. Let's look at the difference between a placeholder and a dream girl. A placeholder is someone who is kept around out of convenience and not deep emotional investment. Most people who play the field or don't want anything serious, but still pursue people who want long-term commitment, those people end up with multiple placeholders. They keep switching out for their entertainment because, their mothers didn't love them enough when they were young.
You are either his choice or an option. If you are his choice, there will be no other woman on this planet that could ever take your spot. He will look after you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, because he wants to. You know as a woman exactly where you stand with this man. You do not need to question things. Even when he's absent, you feel secure. Even when he's talking to other women, you feel safe. Even when he's out at a pub with the boys drinking until 4 a.m., you feel loved and reassured. If you are his option, you are confused. You feel powerless. You feel anxious when he's out at a pub with the boys. You feel rejected when he leaves you to go to the gym instead of spending time with you. You feel abandoned when he doesn't call back or when he doesn't reach out first. Never truly feel safe with him, even when he's present with you, even when he tells you that he loves you. There's always a feeling of slight anxiety not knowing where you stand with him. Some women spend years as an option with their men because men are quite smart getting away with it.
Here are some signs of someone who is a placeholder. They text you inconsistently or only when they're bored. Dance, little gesture, dance. You are their TV program. Also, there's a saying that if the water runs cold, someone else is using the shower. This isn't about showers. If they are distant or ghosting you and you're not in a commitment, chances are they are talking to someone else. They don't prioritize your needs or make concrete plans. How many times do you have to ask for just because flowers? Wait a minute, why are you even asking? Do they even care if you're upset? The next time you feel down or sad, observe their reaction and act accordingly. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not at that part of the video yet. Hold on. And if you feel like you have to earn their affection, that is a red flag because there is no reason you should be arguing with someone to send you a good morning text when it's $0 and low effort. You also shouldn't be begging for basic human decency and affection.
Just tell me I'm the one.
If you sense that they're keeping their options open, that is also a red flag because, this one's tricky because if you've been engaging with this person for some time and they're not showing not only signs of wanting to be in a relationship, engaged, but do these things with you, the with you part is silent. A dream girl, on the other hand, she is valued, respected, and pursued. People make an effort to be with her. And even if someone never thought of marriage seriously before, but when they meet their dream girl, they'll start stuttering or thinking of what the right thing to say is because they never want to put themselves in a position to lose her.
Just remember that a man that won't date you, when his dream girl comes in a month, 2 months, he'll probably want to get married. Because when a man sees you and he's like, that's my girl, there's a sense of urgency, and he will do whatever it takes to make sure you're his, because he doesn't want the opportunity to pass. So if you find that a man isn't ready for you, it's not because of the timing, in my opinion. It's because it's just he's not ready for you. And he might still want to do whatever he has to do and be like, oh, you know what? I'll keep her just because she's a good girl, but I know that she's going to stay around. Pardon me?
She is not easily accessible. Her time is precious. Do you think dream girls are asked out on dates to a coffee shop or a free date in the park? Unless she requested that, probably not, okay? People are constantly trying to impress their dream girl with everything they've got, because if it's not up to her standards, she will walk away.
She won't return my calls. See, she can reach me, but I can't get her.
You mentioned that.
Jump. I really put myself out there, and she...
Speaking of, she has strong boundaries and doesn't settle for half effort. Okay, a dream girl can tell if someone is trying to get her to settle for less than what she requested. And instead of negotiating the effort, she simply withdraws her interest. The difference between the two is not luck or beauty, okay? It's self-worth. It's interesting because sometimes I'd get comments like, easy for you to say, you're beautiful. I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret, okay? I grew up invisible, semi-invisible, okay, whatever. I didn't grow up physically desirable. One day I just decided I deserve more, and that's what I was going to receive. The first step in becoming a dream girl is believing that you are one. In order to embody the dream girl energy, you have to have the mindset shift first. A dream girl is an asset, all right, not an accessory. She isn't someone's extra, despite what people want to say, right? She is valuable. She's a valuable presence in any space, and she knows her worth and carries herself accordingly. Alexa, play Upgrade You by Beyonce. No, I'm kidding. Showing up with a dream girl is credibility enough that someone is powerful and majestic, just like her. All right, a dream girl operates from abundance, not scarcity. All right, placeholders fear losing someone. Dream girls know that if one person doesn't see her value, someone else will. She doesn't chase, she attracts.
I think I heard Share 7 say, if you date within your standard and leave when you realize that it no longer lives up to your standard, you will never have to heal again. Because having to heal from every relationship is a byproduct of you overstaying every relationship, even after you've seen the red flags, even after you've already realized that this is not the person for you and they're never going to give you what you truly desire. It's not important to be with somebody that you necessarily like. It's more important to be with somebody who treats you good. Because you can grow in love. You can develop feelings. But a lot of y'all go into it like, I'm not initially attracted. I'm not initially liking this person. I think I want to go. And then you go to a place where you hurt. You go to a place where you're abandoned. You go to a place where you're rejected. You go to a place where somebody can't provide for you, whether it be mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. You in all these broken places, and you wonder why you got to heal every time you got out of a relationship. Love is not the problem. The problem is people and using love wrong. The problem is your boundaries. The problem is you keep on staying in places where you know that God has not appointed you to be in. But if you go into it and you realize, this is not for me, you never have to heal again because you'll leave right then and there.
When you operate from self-confidence, people sense that. And a dream girl isn't desperate for validation, all right? She chooses where her energy goes. So how do you go from placeholder to dream girl? If you've been settling, you have to transform into someone else in a few ways. You have to upgrade your energy. You have to walk with confidence even before you feel it. Fake it till you make it, all right? Speak with self-assurance. Slow down. Own your voice. Stop over-explaining or trying to prove your worth. In the confidence video, we talked about how over-explaining puts you in an energetic level of desperation. To go from placeholder to dream girl, you also must level up your appearance. And I know what you're saying, all right? This is not about pleasing others, but it is about showing up as the best version of you. You have to invest in your style, your grooming, your fitness, and self-care, because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you attract better energy. And this one is a non-negotiable, all right? You must set and enforce boundaries. Please stop tolerating half effort.
If they don't meet your standards, if they don't do what they say, then somebody else will. Period. And they need to understand that you're not the type of woman that's going to wait around on them to do right and act right.
I know it's going to be hard, but decline the invites you don't want, or even invites that seem half thought out, or like, wow, you know I wouldn't like this. If someone isn't prioritizing you, don't beg, just walk away. If you know you did everything you could, just leave with grace. The highest power move is choosing yourself. Another part of the transformation is to upgrade your lifestyle. A dream girl has goals and purpose beyond her relationship. She invests in her career, passions, and personal growth. Start traveling, learn new skills, expand your social circles, because 9 times out of 10, your network is the one who points you in the right direction for your perfect partner. Speaking of, surround yourself with high-value people and distance yourself from draining relationships and situations that are not going anywhere. We discussed this in the Level Up in 2025 video, but if your friends aren't on your same level, it's all right, and it's okay. And it's also okay to get new friends and demote said friends to maybe acquaintance or peer, because we are trying to build empires, not sandcastles. Build a life where you are genuinely happy, single or not. And the most important takeaway for this is stop settling for less. A dream girl's ultimate weapon? Indifference. Indifference to things that don't serve her. When you know you deserve better, you stop accepting less. Even if dream girls are put in a placeholder position, she is never there long enough to notice. The world reacts to you in a certain way when you're a dream girl. When you elevate yourself, something shifts. The same people who treated you as an option will be suddenly realizing your worth. Like, oh, wait, is that Jessica over there? Oh my God. You will notice high quality people will start naturally gravitating towards you, and you will feel an unshakable confidence that no one can take away. Becoming a dream girl isn't about proving your worth to anyone. It is about choosing your worth for yourself. So in conclusion, you were never meant to be a placeholder. You were always meant to be the dream girl. So the moment you start acting like her, the world will respond accordingly. So step into it and watch how everything changes.